see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
And the Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
He escapes the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. He's bringing it back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's incomplete. Even on a 4th First down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Now rolling out to his left. Look out, room to run here. Russell's past the defender. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain on the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap, it's Ball.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Heaves it deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Pump over the middle. It's Sturdivant. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Webb. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, look at the quick cut. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. No huddle now for the offense. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Oh, he makes the catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Time. Moving to his left. Hart over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Wilson. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab near the sticks, it's Wilson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Well, it looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking for 6. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
South Carolina, 7.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Finds his man. It's Smith. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Play action here on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
They just cannot underestimate the frustration this adds to a defense so desperate to make a play to get off the field to give their own offense a chance. They didn't account for the quarterback and his legs. He takes off and does a great job of picking up that first down.
And the Gators will have first and 10 here. Chewing clock with the running game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Just pick your poison against this offense. The defense decides we got to take this quarterback away. Only problem is nobody's on the running back on the pitch. Takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Still trying to corral this quarterback. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
11 on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Gets some space around the 30.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a beat. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
South Carolina, 14.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Moves left out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little, too late. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Powering through the defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed.
It's a fake BAT, looking to throw for it. The fake is picked off in the end zone. Well, this is a game that these winning players are never going to forget. Nobody gave them respect, gave them a chance in this game, and they came in and took care of business against a ranked team.
And on the other side, it's just inexcusable if you're a top 10 team to come out and not play up to your standard. A lot of soul searching going to be happening for this football team during practice next week.
And that is going to do it.